to the video. In this video I'll be showing some of the important functions which can be very helpful in your LibreOffice Calc application. So I'll be showing the use of sum function, I'll be showing the use of min function, then another one will be the max, and average is another function which I'll demonstrate, and then I'll also show you the count function. Okay, so let's jump into this exercise. So what we are going to do is we are going to make a small mark sheet, or rather a list of a kind of a progress report of a student. Okay, so I'll give the mark list as heading, mark list. So in order to make it more which is good to see, and I'll make it like this. Okay, now I'll write subjects here. I'll write subject, and then I'll put marks out of 100. Alright, so here I'll type the subjects. So I'll type English, Spanish, French. These are the subjects, language subjects probably. So I'll write science, maths, and social studies. I'll write social studies as another subject. So I'll just make it a bit large so that this fits here. I'll make it this a bit bold, subjects. So we'll just put the subjects, the mark towards each and every subject. So I'll just put some 89 in English, 78 in Spanish. No, that will be too much. 93 in French. Science I'll put 80. Maths I'll put 88. Social I put 79. So we have the mark list. In the mark list I have put all the subjects and the respective marks in the columns. Okay, so in order to make look a bit more better, I'll just put it in the central alignment of this. So now let's jump into the functions. The first function we are going to see is the sum function. So I'll illustrate this. As you can see, the total is, so what is total? So here I'll do equal to sum. So it is very important for you to type equal to before you go for a function. So let it be any function, whether it's sum or min or max, but you have to give equal to, then sum. You have to open the bracket, and then you have to tell from which place to which place you have to give the you want to add the numbers. We know that our range is from here to here, that is B3 to B3 to B8. So all set. So I'll just close this bracket. You can see that this sum, this is the total you get. So now let's move to the min. So min, I want to find out is to which is the subject with, or which is the and out of this 6 subjects, which is the least in this particular these numbers, or which is the least mark you got in a subject, which is the least mark, min mark. Right, minimum. So I'll type in minimum, and I'll give brackets. I'll give this range. So 78 is the lowest among these set of numbers. So now let's go for max. I'll give equal to max. I'll open the bracket and I'll select the range, and I'll give this. Okay, now what is average? And meanwhile, let me tell you, you can do it in two methods. That is, one is equal to max. You can give open bracket, and you don't have to select the range. If you want, you can select the range. Otherwise, you can give it manually also, like B3 to B8. So you have to give like this, colon B3 to B8 is what we give. So you get 93. 93 is the highest among these marks. Okay, right. Let's see how we can implement average in this example. Okay, so I'll type average here. Okay, I'll have a different approach in this. There is an function which is readily available over here. So actually all the functions what we tried, I mean sum, min or max, all are readily available over here. You just have to click it. For example, in the case of average, you have to click it. Okay, so and you select the range of numbers, it will come. Alright, pretty simple. You can also do this the other way around, where we did in the previous case. You just type average and then specify the range of numbers which you want to find the average of, and then give. But as I have shown, there is readily available function is there. You can just take it and implement it in your LibreOffice Calc. Now let's move to count. What count will do is that it will count the number of rows, or it will give you the number. In this example, it will give you the number of subjects which is available in this mark sheet. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll use this method. That is, I'll just select count and then give. It is from this range I want to find out the count of the subject. Okay, so it will give me the count. Okay, so as we have seen, we found out the sum, we found the min, we found the max, and then we found the average, and we found the count. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, there is always one way or the other way. So whichever way you feel you're comfortable with, you can go for that.